Good morning, everyone. Coach Angela here. We are going over our TRX workout today. So you're going to begin with one sun salutation. So the focus for today is going to be on isolation and also agility and balance. So we're going to be focusing on one side of the body versus the other on the TRX, and then fast feet, agility, and balance off of the TRX in little obstacle courses that you're going to be building in your gym. So for our sun salutation, we begin inhaling, arms overhead, exhaling, opening up that chest, inhale, arms overhead, exhale, swan dive, nice, slow and controlled, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, plant those hands, step back to plank, elbows in super tight. We would lower all the way to our bellies, inhale into cobra, and then, push back into down dog. I was going into up dog because I'm on the grass. Step it all the way in and inhale up. So our first sun salutation is more for warmth and to get the blood moving. So for 2 to 3 minutes, you would do agility review, meaning you would go through your obstacle courses that have been set up just about once or twice to make sure that they're familiar and comfortable with the exercises. And then we're going to be working on balance. So you're going to do single arm circles. You'll do single arm circles for about 20 each, just bringing awareness to that right arm versus the left. Then you're going to go into hug and love. So we're going to give ourselves big hug and love, understanding what that feels like. I love the idea of saying, like my Michael Phelps hugs. He's got those huge long arms. Then we're going to go into standing chest fly. So from here, we're going to squeeze those arms in, slight bend, and then arms overhead. Exhale, lat pull down, which kind of looks like a cactus. So it's a combo move. We're going to squeeze arms in and then lat pull down. Now it says 20 reps, but if you find this getting too repetitive, feel free to shorten it up and come back to it. Standing side body crunch. So we're going to have the hands behind the head and exhale, elbow to knee, thinking about isolating those obliques one side versus the other. And then warrior 3 to flamingo. So our warrior 3, we've got to focus on balance here, kicking the back leg out, arms overhead, inhale up, flamingo pose. So you'll repeat that 20 times each side. Then we're going to get started. So thinking about your agility courses, you can do whatever is suitable for your location. I basically gave you some ideas here. I understand not everyone has the same amount of space or the same equipment, so if it doesn't work for your space, that's fine. But the idea is for those 5 minutes, we need them to be focusing on agility, So we're thinking about zigzagging through cones, through ladders, jumping and landing lightly and understanding how to absorb that impact. Also speed, we need them to understand agility with speed. Just walking, you're going to be much more stable. Now, what about when you're sprinting down a hill after your kid who's running away from you into oncoming traffic? You need to have them understand how to find balance and agility in real life situations and mimic those in the gym. So make sure that you are also tying agility and speed in together, whatever it is you're going to do. I gave you the option to do 3 times through a ladder with fast feet, 3 times through line runs, 3 times down 20 yards high knee skips, 3 times down 50 yards sprint down back pedal, and then 3 times monster tire flips, and then repeat that for the 5 minutes while the other half of the class is working on isolation. So it's 5 minutes and 5 reps each. So they're going to start. I'm only going to demo on one side because the next round you would just do it on the other side. So we go into single handle mode here. I'm going to do right arm bicep curls. So I've got that right tricep on the shelf. I'm going to curl in here. It's only 5 reps, so I should be at a very challenging angle to make this difficult. Now, I personally love bringing the free hand to the muscle group I'm working to activate it. Not only does it bring awareness, it also gives you a certain percentage more of energy and strength to that area simply by bringing touch to it. It sends signals through the brain like, hey, we need more juice in this muscle. So that's a great way to start to really understand isolation. Then you're going to go into 5 single arm tricep extensions. This one's a little bit more challenging, so making sure that their angle is not so extreme that they're putting their shoulder at risk. Then we've got single arm low row. So that low row, I bring hand to my lat, elbow scrapes my rib cage, big squeeze in, 5 reps. Single arm chest fly. I'm recommending that you come out of single handle mode for this and that you're actually in almost a chest press with the left, and then the right arm flies out. So we're just giving them a little bit more control by having that left arm chest press and right arm chest fly. Obviously you'd be fully lengthened. If you stay at mid-length, you'll look crazy like me. And then right side hip dips, hands on top of the head. We're going to dip the hips down and exhale, pull back up. Okay, so if I'm doing this for 5 minutes, my partner's doing the agility course for 5 minutes, we're going to switch, okay? And I'm gonna go to the agility course and she comes over here. Then we'll move into the next round, which is just the left side isolation. And you can stay with the exact same agility course or go to the different one that I recommend. At some point, you know, this is only 20 minutes at that point, 5, 5, 5, 5. So you're going to have to repeat one of these rounds at least 2 times. So making sure that you plan appropriately. So you're supposed to go through each 2 times so that it is a full 45-minute round. But if you find like, hey, we've got to switch it up, we've got to get to the left side and get on this agility course, just make sure you leave enough time to go back through and do the right and the left side isolation sets again, okay? And then you're gonna finish it out with core group lead, which I'm gonna bring you over to my mat. We're gonna do a little travel with the video. Close your eyes so you don't get sick. So hopefully that shows you my mat there. Yes. You can see my lovely parking lot. Okay, so from here, we're going to be doing our right side oblique plank crunch. So I'm going to be in my plank position and hand behind the head, elbow to knee plank crunch. Then I'm going to do right side down dog kick-ups. So I'm here, I'm going to kick up, right side. And then I'm going to go into left oblique crunch and then left side down dog kick-ups. And then crisscross jacks. So I'm here, crisscrossing jacks. Then we've got hacky sacks. And then you are done. So make sure you have a lot of fun with the girls, especially on that agility course. And enjoy.